Hello, everybody. Happy Thursday afternoon. Hope yours is going well. We've got another Seahawks video to get to today. Obviously, as of this recording, we are about 2.5 hours away from kickoff, so all Seahawks fans have bigger things on their mind than a video like this. But regardless, I'm going to put it out there. First, I want to say thank you to the 1,850 subscribers to the YouTube channel as of right now. And a tip of the cap goes to the 20 channel members, especially HaWKxXA, the elite channel member as of right now. And one bit of house cleaning before we continue on. Tonight, after the Seahawks-Cardinals game, after I upload my post-game video and do my post-game stream, I will go live on Madden on PS4. My viewers bought the game for me because they wanted me to play it on stream so bad, so we will be doing that tonight for at least a little bit. I don't know how much, because by the time the game is over and I've done all my post-game stuff, it's going to be a little late, but we are going to have a little bit of fun there, so stay up late tonight if you want to see me play Madden. All right, road to 150. How did the pass rush do against the Rams? And it's times like this where I think the road to 150 is actually really important, because an outsider or a casual could look at the last two games and be like, oh, we must have fixed our pass rush. We have 10 sacks in our last two games. We sacked Josh Allen 7 times. We sacked Jared Goff 3 times. 10 in 2 games is really good. Things are getting better. But I don't really think that's the case. And I think if you really watch the games and if you're really paying attention, you will see a pass rush that is nowhere near fixed. Maybe it's getting a little bit better. Maybe it's doing a slightly better job actually bringing the opposing quarterback down and making a big play. But I don't think you can say that this pass rush is fixed yet. And I'm going to go into exactly why as we run down this video. So, how did our individual players do on defense in terms of pressuring the QB? So, Rasheem Green, none. Nothing new against the Rams. Benson Mayowa did not play. LJ Collier, nothing new. He's stuck at 10. Alton Robinson breaks the ice here. Alton Robinson was credited with 1 QB pressure on Goff on Sunday. Demontre Moore, he's suspended. He didn't do anything. Jerron Reed did not do anything new. He's still at 9 after 9 games, which is really not cutting it. Poona Ford, though, I can say this. As bad as this road to 150 is going to look when we're done, Poona Ford is exempt from a lot of that criticism. He had one of his best games ever rushing the QB. He got to Goff a couple times, and if there's one silver lining from this pass rush this week, Poona Ford would be one of them, because in my mind, he had pretty comfortably settled in as a pure run-stuffing tackle. So if he can add this dimension to his game and become at least a modest pass rusher, we really have something. So shout out to Poona. Brian Monet did not play. Darrell Taylor looks like he's going to be back against the Eagles, but not back yet. Shaquem Griffin, nothing. Anthony Rush, nothing. Bullard, nothing. And Carlos Dunlap added 1. So yeah, that is 4 total QB pressures from the defensive line, because I know Snacks isn't listed here, but he hasn't gotten anything yet. So, yeah, 4 combined pressures. And just for reference, Jared Goff dropped back to pass about 40 times in that game. So, yeah, things are not okay. We are not okay. And as we go down the list, it's not going to get that much better. Bobby Wagner, nothing new. KJ Wright did add a pressure, so he's now reached 2 on the season, which is pretty much what I expected from him. He's probably going to pick up a couple more because we're blitzing our linebackers a little more than I expected. But regardless, given who KJ Wright is at this point in his career, I can't expect that much more. He's not a good pass rusher. We really need to stop sending him on the blitz so much because he's not good at it at this point. So, but yeah, KJ's met his yearly quota. Bruce Irvin still out. Jordan Brooks, nothing. Cody Barton, nothing new. And BBK doesn't play on defense. That's linebackers. Okay, cornerbacks, nothing new here either. This is going to be quick. DJ Reed still has the 1 pressure he picked up against Garoppolo a few weeks ago, but other than that, nothing from the corners. Safety, however, we do have a little bit of good news here. Jamal Adams, of course, he cashed in with 3, count them, 3 QB pressures, including 2 sacks and 1 forced fumble on Goff. I'm seeing a lot of people, a lot of Seahawks fans, a lot of people on the outside as well being very critical of Jamal Adams right now because he made a business decision on a running play against the Rams, and he may have done that. I think if he did, it probably had a lot to do with his shoulder injury. But I'm telling you guys, Jamal Adams is about the last thing we need to be concerned about right now on this defense. There is so much going wrong on this defense right now. Yeah, Jamal Adams is getting picked on a little bit in coverage. You can point that out if you want to. Yeah, maybe he's making business decisions, probably something to do with the busted shoulder, but of all the problems on this defense, Jamal Adams actually going out there and making some plays and trying to get the ball back into the hands of the offense, because his play pretty much single-handedly or did a lot of the heavy lifting on killing two Rams offensive possessions, the fumble and then the sack that led to the punt. So, yeah, I'm not going to be slandering Jamal Adams right now. I don't think that makes any sense. On a defense that is really struggling to do anything right, he at least made a couple plays out there on Sunday to get the ball back to the offense, and the offense just couldn't execute. All right, so the rest of the safeties, we have nothing. Quandre Diggs, Delano Hill did not play, and Ryan Neal, nothing new. That gets us to 91 after 9 games. Now, if you do the math, you will come to 8 total pressures. However, at least one of those pressures was, 2 of those pressures came on the same play. The second Jamal Adams sack was also the play on which KJ Wright got pressure. KJ Wright set it up, Jamal Adams knocked it down. So, yeah, I'm not really going to explain why 7 plays on which you generate pressure out of 40 QB dropbacks is bad, but it is bad. And basically, to me, even though we're getting to the QB and actually bringing him down a few extra times, and that is worth something, this pass rush is still nowhere near where it needs to be if this team wants to reach where it needs to reach. Because once again, Jared Goff dropped back to pass 40 times, 37 pass attempts and 3 sacks. There may have even been 1 or 2 more mixed in there, I'm not sure, but it doesn't really matter. 7 plays on which you generate pressure out of 40 plays where the opposing QB drops back is not cutting it. I really don't know how this team, this defense, held the Rams to 23 points and less than 400 yards when you look at it like that, but we didn't get pressure. And don't let the sack numbers fool you. It's not working right now. It is simply not working right now. Right now, the only player on this team that is really generating pressure at the clip that we need is Jamal Adams. And I know people are hard on Jamal Adams right now because, oh, we blitz him too much, oh, we're not using him the right way. And maybe some of that is true, but individually, whatever little you think of Jamal Adams right now, he is the best that we have on the blitz. And if that's the only way we can get pressure on the QB, it's hard for me to say we need to stop that and do something else. The real problem right now is the fact that our defensive line has played 9 games against 40-plus QB dropbacks per game, and they haven't even gotten to 60 QB pressures. And I know there have been some injuries, but regardless, this is not okay. This is highly unacceptable. This week we're going to get Mayoa back, and he's going to get to play with Dunlap and Collier and Alton Robinson, and maybe next week we get Darrell Taylor back, and hopefully something can give, but that's where I'm really looking right now, guys. This is pathetic. This is really pathetic. I know I had low expectations for LJ Collier this year, but now that we're here, he really needs to start justifying that first-round pick. And you know, look, I've been calling Collier a bust for a while, but now that we're at this point, he needs to actually start making an impact in the pass rush at some point. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. I'm going to call it a video. Big game tonight. I may make one more video before kickoff. I might not. I'm not sure. But this is the state of the pass rush after 9 games, guys. And let me tell you, it is not good enough at all. All right. Peace out. Go Hawks. See you guys tonight.